Welcome back, everybody, to Scum. So, I thought I'd bring you in on this load screen because it's great. It's definitely changed from last year, right? So, last year the fireworks, they were just incessant, weren't they? And now they are outside and they are silent. And by the looks of things, we've got there we go, the odd zombie walking past the window. And thankfully taking no notice of us enjoying our warmth and coziness inside, because it does look cozy, doesn't it? Look, on here we got a veritable spread with a beer and a really big kettle. Roasting a chicken on the open fire, warming our boots. Just got our weapons casually, RPGs and M82 just proudly centre place there. Our tree looking lovely with presents. They better be full of chocolate. That's all I can say in an apocalypse. This bear, bless him, but he's in the festive spirit. And then what is that up there? Is that someone sleeping? Is that another Santa sleeping up there? And then what is this? A pet hog? It looks like a hog. Don't know. It's hard to tell. This is the coolest thing about it. We got a pet wolf. I mean, seriously, honestly. And look, Santa, he's taking a snooze. This would be awesome. Scum, when can we domesticate wolves? I want one. Be like Valheim, where you can go and pet it and it says, Wolfie loves you. Anyway. So yeah, I thought I'd bring you on this because it's different. Look, I just noticed the willy warmers. There you go, get out of the way, thank you. The willy warmers are warming by the fire as well. That's brilliant. Oh dear. Anyway, I thought I would speak to you here on the front screen as well because it's just a wee bit quieter and I shouldn't get distracted too much. Look. um, what is this bike doing up here? Anyway, I just want to speak to you about what's been going on and what to expect going forward. So, as you know, I've been in the process of trying to sell my house. Well, we found a buyer. Hooray. Hurrah. Um, everything was going rather smoothly. Some of my time has been taken away because of, the whole process. But we have got a buyer, their buyers fine too. And then we had a little bit of a hiccup with our buyer's buyer. Yeah. Um, we're hoping that it's not too much of a hiccup and that the sale will continue to go through. We're expecting quarter one next year, by March next year. Now, as well as the house taking up some of my time, which is some of the reason why you're getting very sporadic videos from me at the moment, something else has cropped up which I can't share with you now. But I want you to know that it's it's eating up a lot of my time, and it's only going to get worse until I move. Once I've moved, I'm going to have my own space and hopefully my own office, and those issues that are currently going on won't be there. They'll stop. So I should have loads of time to spend with you. But up until then, what I'm finding is that I want to try and find the right words because I want you to really understand that it's on my mind all the time that I'm not producing enough content, especially compared to say when I first started the channel, and that I'm literally barely getting one Scum video out to you maybe once every 2 weeks now, and you're not getting any other games. Freedom on Friday, oh gosh, I don't think I've done one of those in quite some months. Streams have kind of gone out the window as well, and it's just been time constraints. And I feel it's got to the stage where I feel like I'm putting sort of undue pressure on myself to produce a video, which then maybe I'm not in the right mind to do it because I feel like I'm pressured to do it rather than really, really wanting to do it. it doesn't sound quite right. It's not that I don't want to produce content for you, because I do. I absolutely love doing this. I love you guys interacting with the video, all the comments that you put on, all the love that you show me, which is just so amazing. And I'm so thankful for all of you. And I want to continue doing it, and I want to be doing better. I want to do more for you, and I want to be doing it better for you. But at the moment, I'm just being held back a little bit. And then I feel bad. I kind of suppose mentally punish myself that I'm not producing a video for you. Um, and you guys are wondering where I am and what's been going on, and then I have to keep apologizing and trying to explain myself. And sometimes I can't share everything I want to. So rather than stepping back completely from the channel until this is all cleared up, because that might be might be a few months, I figured that I could come up with a reasonable compromise, because producing a video is not just the shooting of the video, which is longer than the amount of video you see. It gets cut down and so on. There's the editing time on top of that, which is not too long depending on the complexity of the video. So it can be quite short, but it could also be quite lengthy. Then there's the uploading the video, which with my internet speed can take some hours. Then there's waiting a small ice age for YouTube to produce the slots for the adverts, because they want to give you an advert like every 3 minutes, which on an hour's video would be just, I can't imagine anybody being able to put up with that. So I have to wait for them to produce these slots, so I can then go in and delete most of them. So you're only getting an advert, say, every 10 minutes at the most. That takes an age as well. And by the time all of that is done, most of the day is gone. And I have other commitments that, during the day that I have to see to, which I try and slot in while, say, the upload's going on and things like that, and whilst I'm waiting for YouTube to produce the advert slots. But it's getting harder and harder and harder to fit that sort of length of time in. Now, like I said, I don't want to completely pull away. So I'm thinking this is a compromise, and let me know what you think. The advantage with a stream, whilst you won't get as good a quality finish, because my videos will be in 2K, the streams usually I'll have to go back down to 1080, simply because in Scum anyway, because it's the game, it's too heavy to produce a 2K stream on the system I have, and with the internet that I have. That hopefully will change. Is that if I think, oh, I've got a couple hours free, I could hop on and do a random stream. Especially when it comes to Scum, that would then continue the single player. So it's two birds with one stone. I get to interact with you guys and also produce follow-ups for the series. Yes, okay, they're a little bit longer, but watch them in segments or have an interval. Get some snacks. So I'm thinking that in between now and when I move, you're less likely to get a video out of me, but I probably will be able to commit the odd random stream, which means I still get to, like I said, interact with you guys and maybe continue this Scum series. But I take the pressure off of myself with regards to the amount of time that I can commit to you at the moment. And also, it's going to be sporadic. I'm just putting that out there. There is not going to be a schedule in between now and when I move. I will try and keep you updated the best I can. But it's just to let you know there's not going to be a hope for a video a week. You may go a couple of weeks or even 3, and then you'll have a random stream, for example. Now, this isn't... I've already got collabs set up, and that's not going to change. They are sort of penned in, so anything with Rudimentary Rob or Citizen Z, they're not going to change either. It's just I just want to set your expectations for what I can provide to you in between now and moving, and it's going to be limited. But like I said, the compromise that I can think of is to just do the odd random stream with you, and then you get a bit of content, I get to still interact with you, and we both kind of win, I guess. So I hope that's okay. I hope you understand, but I do understand if you don't. I hope you stick with it because, like I said, once I move, oh god, I want to get back into it so badly. I want to get back into producing videos, not just on Scum, but other games, more streams, bring back Free Demo Friday. Gosh, I miss doing that. And just all this stuff that doing with you on a regular basis and providing, providing good, hopefully good entertainment for you. Um, so yeah, let me know what you think. Hopefully it's okay, and I hope to see you soon. After this video, anyway. And I want to thank everybody who watches, likes, subscribes, and the comments you guys leave. Yeah, it's amazing. You guys are so good to me, and I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart. So, anyway, today's episode, I don't really have a lot planned, I have to say, because, oh, this is encouraging. Oh no, this is not encouraging. Because, one, we have a valve to set up. Fingers crossed, good God. And two, I have um, a key card to use. So, hopefully everything... Look at that. Oh, right. Get away in case I'm still in the car. Oh, well, that was close. Now, the only other thing... So, we've got this valve. God, we were lucky. We've got this key card, which we got plenty to do. I'm not going to bother unloading everything we've got in here. No, sir. Oh, the noise is different. Now, it's a secret bunker, so we shouldn't have to worry about... I'm just going to chuck that in there for the minute. Have we got everything we need? Yeah. Yeah, we do, I think. The only other thing I want to go and check before we go to the secret bunker... Well, one, we're going to just quickly... Oh, God, I have to remember how to play this now. I don't know why I was thirsty, wasn't I? We'll just go and get shrubbery. Honestly, we watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail the other weekend. Anything to do with shrubbery is never not going to be Monty Python, I'm sorry, but there we are. So we've got 3 full mags because I had to spawn them in because we had the break, and then we got 3 additional ammo boxes. So let's put these down here. And the Val has a built-in suppressor, so happy days. So let's put that there. Have we got a sight? We got a flashlight. Oh wait, that's got to go in there, hasn't it? So we got a flashlight, but we don't have a sight for it. Should have bought that. Don't know why I didn't think of that. So let's put that in there. Cleaver's gonna go in number 4. Alright. Let's do this in first person because it'll be more fun. Reload. Look down the sights. I reckon we could get a pupper with that. We don't need a sight. Hey. Look at that. Is it control? Oh! Shift. Check. It sounds so good though. Oh, it sounds so good. I didn't mean to let off all those bullets, damn it. Never mind. Alright, so now we have an automatic weapon that is suppressed. Not that that seems to make a goddamn difference, to be honest, in my scum play, but there we are. Alright. So that is the Val up and running. So let's leave those down there. The drink, where should we leave the drink? In our jacket, why not? We have sufficient medication, and there's more in the car. Now, the other thing that you guys informed me of in the um, last episode was that the bike disappearing may have just been a glitch, and that you guys have also experienced that too. Now, I did go back and look at the previous episode, and the bike was where I thought it was, except the bike is also missing a seat. So, whilst we can go and put the battery in it, I need to go back to the traders and buy a seat to actually get the bike up and running. I mean, that's something we could do this episode if we have the time. So, everybody was like, log back in and just go back and check. Just go back and see if it's sort of come in. Uh, that's not bad, is it? He was walking out of town when we logged out. And logging back in hasn't changed anything. I like that. Thank you for doing that, Scum. Alright, so the bike should be, if this works, by the house with the blue gate or door. There it is there, look. Look at it, the little... Alright, let's go and have a look. Let's go have a quick look-see. Yeah, so I need a seat. I can fit the battery, but I need a seat. So, now that it's come back to us, that's what we'll do. We will... Oh, it's so close to the trader. But the bunker's all the way over here. Let's do... Let's do the key card. We know the bike is here now. And I haven't been in the game that long for it to despawn. So let's go do the key card. We have to go and find it first. So what I'm gonna do, just thinking the best way. Oh, there's another guy all the way out there. See, just above the car? He's tiny, weeny, weeny. Doesn't matter, does it? Which way we go, to be fair. Because we are aiming to come over here to where the bunker was. This, I think, is the farm, and the bunker used to be here on this curve. So that's where I'm going to head. I'm going to head to this crossroads, and then we're going to desperately try and find... Unless that little red dot... No, that's a farm as well, isn't it? B1 town. Dunno. Let's go up this way. Alright, I am going to drive all the way over there. You're not going to have to see this, because it is a long ways away. Look at this. Wow. They are really far out. I have to say, for all the bugs, I'm liking the new spawning system. They are really far out, which is exactly what we used to have. The only thing we're kind of missing is that wild puppet feel. You know, where we could set the wild puppets. You could literally have a horde covering an entire field if you wanted. So you could set the wild puppets up to a ridiculous amount. That's the only thing we're missing. If we could get the wild puppets back, that would be awesome game. Anyway, a long drive ahead. I will see you when we get to that crossroads. Alright. Here we are at the crossroads. So, what used to be the case He's up here on the map. So this is where we are. This is still a farm, by the looks of it. And to go to the B1 bunker, he used to come down here. Lag spikes, right. Or FPS drops, one or the other. And just around... Well, that bridge looks funky, doesn't it? I think you had to go over the bridge first, I believe. Let's have a look, see? God, I hadn't been to the B1 bunker in forever anyway. Oh, we are getting some stuttering. I apologize about that. And then just down here, I think, on the right somewhere. Like around here, you used to turn right, and that's where the bunker was. So this is where we are. Hi. So now, I've got a needle in a haystack to find, haven't I? Because there's no road anymore. It's probably going to be hid into the side of a hill or slope, I'm guessing. Oh, I was too busy looking at my surroundings and not looking at the tree right dead in front of me. Alright, I have some searching to do, peeps. Because it's not terribly hilly around here, is it? Alright. Let me find out where this is. And then I'll let you know. I'll be right back with you. It'll be seconds for you. Quite some time later, possibly for me. So bear with. Ah! There it is. There it is. Alright. Just gonna stash the car over here. I'm not surprised I couldn't find it. I admit defeat. I went on Scum Map, which is also another really, really good resource. Oh. I forgot which way I came in for a minute. I'm so sorry. I lost my mind there for a minute. Alright. Have we got everything that we need? You know what I'm going to do? I don't know whether there are any lockers in there. I hope there's not more than 11. Let's craft all of these. So you can see how well that's hidden. But I think it does... It's not going to be... Well, I suppose it could be flat on the ground, couldn't it? Looking at it. But yeah, there's no... I would have been driving around here forever, I think, if I was desperately trying to find this on foot. So, where I am on the map. So it is kind of where the bunker did used to be. See this hump that goes between the line of B1 and B0 on this yellow road? Southwest of that, basically. I'll leave that there for a minute so you can make a note. But you know what? Let's craft a bunch in case you don't need them. Yeah. Considering what you were seeing before as a massive bunker, and now all you got is a door hidden in the ground. That'll do. No. Alright. Okay. Let's go and check this out. Hopefully this works. Hopefully the game doesn't do to me what it did to Supporters in Z, and it crashed the game. Use keycard. We can close that after us. I feel like we should do that. Oh. Alrighty, everybody. That's the problem. Either this bunker is not very good, you're just gonna see you're gonna see like a frozen screen right now. Because what happened is the game encountered a fatal error. Don't shut the door after you. Perhaps. Oh, man alive. All right, you're gonna see a black screen. Honestly, for God's sake. This is gonna be interesting when I log back in. Am I still gonna be inside, or is it gonna do to me like it did to Z? Let's see what happens, shall we? You should see the game momentarily. So, in your own time, Scum. There you go. I don't know whether that is the bunker itself, or whether it's shutting the door after you. See, what bunker was it you had your crash at? I don't think that was B1. I think that was a different bunker. Which now means I've got to spend time getting myself a bloody B1 bunker card now. Because I am. I'm going to try and spawn another B1 bunker card in. Because the game just won't. Oh, it did. It booted me outside. So, this key card now expires in 16 minutes. Use key card. Oh! Alright. In 3, 2, 1. Items expired, but I am in. Okay, I'm not touching that door then. Okay. So if that happens to you, one, don't close the door. And two, it gave us, what, 16 seconds when we logged back in to use it? Quickly go back in. So this looks like basically, it's not as dark as I thought. Actually, thought it was going to be pitch black in here, but it's not. This basically looks like one of the locker rooms in the bunker. So that's probably what's happened, is they've kept one of the locker rooms and put a door on it. Oh, please tell me I don't get shut in here. The door's got a timer on it? Oh, God. Right, let's, okay. Oh, nice. Let's quickly get this done. There's me a... Nice. There's me a... Oh, uncraft. Taking all them in case it crashes and ends up leaving them in here. So the door shuts automatically, I guess? Oh! Dang, that used to be one of my favorite guns. The RPK. You'd always catch me rolling around with one of them. I should have brought a backpack with me, shouldn't I? Oh my god, it's a chunk. Here's a chunky... Aye. I'll take it. Right, so that's them two. Nice. So this is what a secret. Ah. Oh. Oh man. Got room in our boots, trousers. These guns are such weird sizes. I was hoping that was a car 98. I'd be all over that if I was. Oof. It's an M1 though. Alright, pick lock. Let's see. Let's see what we got. And an MP5. And some 45. I'm definitely not going to argue about that. Right, I might as well. I daren't drop it in case something weird happens. Let's put that down there. Let's put that in the jacket. Alright, so. Oh, I'm overburdened, but that's okay. Alright, let's check all of these. I'm going to wear that. Take the gunpowder. Nothing. Nothing. A 45 suppressor after I bought one. Urgh. But that's okay. We could put that on a UMP if we found one. Oh, hey. Thanks, game. I needed that to carry it all out. Some carbon arrows. Nice. Let's chuck them in there. Alright. Oh, and the locker. Let's put those in there. Right. Let's just make sure everything is searched. So I don't think there's a length of time that you can not be in here, I think. Let's take this in our hands. But. Maybe we should hold on to this and fire it at a mech. The percentage, however, is not fantastic, is it? It's not fantastic percentages of things. Although this has got a better percentage. The hat's pretty good. The RP here is in terrible condition. But the suppressor was good. So, that's not a bad haul. So there you are, everybody. If you find a secret bunker, this is what to expect. So it's basically one of the it's one of the bunker lockers with a door on it. Now, and we got out fine. Bloody chicken. That's so freaky. So maybe that was the thing. Maybe that was it. That it was I closed the door and I shouldn't have done. Maybe don't close the door. Right. Right. Lovely jubbly. Look at all this room. I'm just going to lob it all in here. There we go. Everything we don't need. Might as well leave that behind. Extra 45. Chuck that in there. I mean, some of this I'm going to sell. I don't think necessarily I'll keep it, although I could be a... Wait, this is full. Fair enough. Oh, that's the quest box. Spare box for extra looting. Alright, beautiful. So there you go. That's a good haul. And we've got a new hat. We can still make more ammo. And we got a spare suppressor. Sweet. Found a few arrows. Right, I want to put you up there. I think that's everything organised. I'm not overburdened anymore. What is my character's strength, you ask? It's 4. So, we haven't done any brawling. I did, hang on a minute. I was going to say, I got 32 XP for punching that zombie that puppet in the face. Right, there we are. That's the secret bunker done. So you can see quite how difficult, if you were driving around. I mean, it looks fairly obvious now, but if you were driving around, you could see how you could quite easily miss that. Beautiful. What should we do now? Shall we? Oh, the long drive back. So yeah, that's where it is, if you can remember. If not, Scum Map. Scum-map.com. Um, they've got an interactive map, and in actual fact, you can put pins on it and things like that. You can look up where these bunkers are, and that's what I did because I was driving around for ages. So I went on there and I found it. Well, that's not true. I mean, it still gives you an approximate location. It's not like it's giving you rocks or anything like that to go by. So I knew it was roughly in this area and that it was probably on a slope. That's the best I could think of. So there we are. So where are we now in comparison to the road? We just want to drive north. And we should be back at the road. Fingers crossed. Alright. So, look at that. I wasn't far off where I thought it was. There's that little hay holder. What are they called? Yeah, a holder for hay. This is where I stopped and went, there would be a road here and we'd just be going off. So, trust your instincts. Except I then drove off in that direction towards the hill. And I should have just gone straight. That is mental. Alright, so... You know what? I might save the bike. The bike's not going anywhere. The pure advantage with single player is that the game stops when you do. So as the minute I log out, everything stops. It's not like multiplayer where, you know, you could lose a despawned vehicle because pretty. And I've had the graphics up a little bit higher for the water. It would look even better, I'm sure. Is that when I log out, the game stops. Not like multiplayer. So nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to decay. The vehicles aren't going to disappear. So I'm thinking that I'm probably going to pause it here. It's a very short episode. I wonder if we just go and please ourselves by shooting some puppets. Wait. Can you see that all the way over? Wait. Stop. I'm going to zoom in. I'm not going to... I don't know whether you saw that, but there are puppets chasing after something. I thought it was a chicken to start with, but then it looked much, much bigger. I was going to say, should we go and shoot something with this valve? And there should be puppets here. There are puppets here. There are quite a few puppets here, actually. Alright, I want to get over to that ruin before they see me, because I want to shoot them. Because for a tiny, weeny little farm, this is way, way busier than I thought it would be. No, you don't. You don't. You really don't. Right, I'm not going to bother searching him. Like I said, I want to... There's another bike. There's a... Ah, it doesn't matter now. You can't get me up here. There's another cruiser here. If that's got a seat... Why is it wobbling? Where are you going? So over there somewhere, there's a puppet chasing after something. I don't know what it was. I'll have to check in editing. If I can successfully zoom in, I will. This is not... This is interesting. So in testing... Oh, aim low. A suppressed shot would call all in sundry. And today, not so much. Oh, I hit him. So don't aim low, don't aim high, aim low. Yeah. I figured there'd be some sort of bullet drop. I thought the puppet that ran over there was Jason Chicken, and then when it hopped over, it seemed like it hopped over something quite large. Unless there's a big rock over there or something. Wait, is that one all the way over? Look how... Okay, it takes some getting used to with this gun, but... Yeah, dang, it's quiet. How many bullets we got now? And Rob, I haven't experienced any problems with this yet. I might have just jinxed myself. Let's reload just in case. But it is lovely and quiet. And this little farm, it's quite a lot's changed. It used to be just, I believe, you still had this ruin and that ruin. Maybe not this ruin, I don't remember. But you definitely had that barn right there. And that barn right there. This house wasn't here. I'm absolutely sure of it. I'm right. I'm quite liking this Val peeps. I am very much liking this I'm very much liking it. This would be a bad spot to set up base, you know. It's quiet. I mean, maybe not in multiplayer because it's right out in the open, but maybe the dropships would spot you in 5 seconds, but you know. Alright. Well, we got a little bit of time. Why don't we have a look and see what's what? Got a few boxes over here. I haven't been to... I won't say no to that. Awesome grapes. I am very interested, very, very interested to see if this bike has got a seat. If it has, we're taking it. I don't think so. I think it's missing the same thing. Repair cruiser fender. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a seat right there, isn't there? Bummer. It's hardly got any fuel in it. It's 100% though. And it's missing a wheel. The one we found's got more than... It's got both its wheels, which is kind of cool. Rest. Can't search that. Bunny slippers. Life is not complete. Oh, spare shirt, why not? Crocs. Yeah, well, I'm taking them. They're for relaxing and chilling around the house. I don't mind a pair of... Well, not genuine Crocs because they're too expensive. Fake Crocs. Do they sell for good money anymore? Have I asked that before? Lots of tea. A potato and a parsnip. Very useful, thank you. Oh, look at that. His and hers. I'm not taking the rubber gloves. Alright. There's definitely a fair few puppets around. It's kind of cool. Whoa! Oh my god! How am I missing? How'd I miss him at nearly point blank? I'm not a good shot. This is why I use melee and not actual guns. Yes, please. There's me saying, I'm not going to worry about farming for the minute. There's me saying you don't come across them very often. Would it be cool if... Oh, you can hear. Oh, I thought she was going to use that for a minute. Yeah, there's me saying... Oh, I should pick that up just in case. We can make our Christmas tree at our base. Sorry, there's me saying that, what was I saying? I've completely forgotten. Oh, toolbox, take it. That's made me overburdened. Okay. I don't really need feathers or welly boots. Half decent egg, we'll take it. Nothing in the well. Some more dodgy eggs. Nothing there. I can't believe I was shooting at him. Nearly right there. What was that? Cowboy boots! Do you get slots with those? I have to check. Yeah, you do! I'm wearing cowboy boots from now on. You can't stop me. Repair. Oh, wait. Did I keep the hat? I should keep the range. Oh, wait. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We have to have a look. We have to have a look. Oh, man. What sort of cowboy boots are they? Do I need to take them off to make them look better? Let's put them back out and then put them back on. Ah, they look better in the picture. I have to admit. But I'm still wearing them. Who doesn't want to rock around with some cowboy boots and an AS file on their back? Right, stop that. Not gonna worry about that for a while. Oh, we don't need any more grapes. We're okay with grapes now. But resources here. Definitely resources. Let's go see what's up here. Sometimes you used to find some wicked stuff up these barns. Oh, wow. It's like a whole floor now. It used to just be this bit. And sometimes you'd find a gun or a crossbow or something lying in there. Lemon seeds. Good place for checking feathers, though, I think. Alright. And And then yeah, this is where we'll call it at this village. And then we're in a reasonably good place for the next time that I come in to the game, which hopefully will be via perfect, via a live stream, I think. Um, I think that's probably, like I said, I think that's probably the best scenario where I get to still be in contact with you guys. Give me, thank you. But it allows me to be a little bit more. The pressure's off me when I don't have the time. If that makes sense. Once once I've moved, I hate it when it swaps. Can you see that? How far? So impressive. Um, Once I've moved and I've got all the time in the world, I'm looking forward. I mean, everything's subject to change, but I'm looking forward to that day when I'm a bit more free. Okay? So, yeah, here we are. I'm going to leave it here. Seems we're overburdened with the toolboxes. Should we chuck them in there? We're still overburdened. Chuck that in there. Now we're not overburdened anymore. Alright, beautiful. What is wrong with you? You used to be up there. We go. I like the height. You know me. I like to be able to see around. I think that's just shrubbery. Alright, so this is where I'm going to leave it. I would say short and sweet, but it's not really. We're pretty much definitely around the same time. There's a lot of talking at the beginning, but I really just wanted. I need you to understand why, and you know what, I appreciate you all, and if you continue your support, well, that just means the world to me. So, yeah, I will leave that with you. So I will say, if you've enjoyed the episode, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll say as I always do, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take it easy and take care.